You sent a letter home to parents in July, and in this letter it clearly stated what the uniform policy of the school was, and it also said that come September, any of these policies that were broken, that the children would be turned away at the school gate. Did you imagine that you'd get to September and you'd have to send 50 to 60 children away on day one?
I'm really disappointed that people didn't do what we were asked them to do, and that we were in that position. Unfortunately, people don't always make the right choices.
Well, it's happened again today. Apparently 20 pupils were sent home today. So are you just now in a showdown with parents who have decided that they're going to take you on?
We've had an overwhelming number of people phone us, write in, email in to support the school stance, and they've been saying to us how grateful they are. I had 2 Year 11s coming to me yesterday and telling me that they were bullied in Year 7 for wearing the right uniform. We absolutely will be continuing this stance, and I have the backing of my governors and parents to ensure that actually this school becomes the school we want it to be.
Well, Latasha, let's speak to you first of all, because your daughter Chelsea, she arrived at school yesterday. She was one of these students that was sent away, and what was the reason for that?
She got sent away the first time due to her shoes and her skirt. Her shoes had a tassel on them and her skirt was too short. I returned to the school to find out what skirt I should buy, and we got the OK on her shoes. That had changed, and then her skirt was too short. So I said, could you please give me a link to a skirt that I could buy so that I didn't keep buying the wrong skirt? And I got told there wasn't one, and that they were thinking about bringing in a new school uniform for next year.
And she's 5'10", isn't she? So she's quite a tall girl.
Yes.
You've had this issue in the past. So we contacted the suppliers of the school uniform, and there is just one length of skirt. So on a tall girl, that's obviously going to appear shorter.
Yes, that's right.
So what's the alternative today? What happened today?
But today she was allowed in. I didn't change her uniform one single bit.
Mr. Tate, why did you change your mind? Did you suddenly realise that one size had to fit all?
We haven't changed our mind, and the fantastic thing is that actually we've secured a uniform supplier that's available today, which does 4 different sizes of skirt. So we have been able to actually resolve that for people where there's been an issue, and many of our parents have used that resource today.
And so, as far as some of the other pupils were concerned, you've got Sharon King said her son William turned away for wearing trainers despite being on the advice of doctors after hip replacement surgery. He was told that apparently happy for the son to be in pain. Did you say that?
Of course, I didn't say that. What I said was that the uniform is the uniform. However, if we have a medical note, then actually we can allow black trainers, but they have to be fully black and obviously not fashion trainers.
The thing is, I understand that rules are there and school rules, and I think it's a good thing that people do adhere to those rules. I understand that. My issue would be, as a parent, would be that how public this has become, and that if my child was at that school, I would just be concerned with the fact that there are media like ourselves getting involved in all of this. Is that a concern? Have you had parents worried about that?
No, what most of the parents have said to us is that they're pleased that we're taking this stance. That actually, although the school's in the media and I'd rather be doing my job than talking to you, that actually they are pleased that this school is now saying this is our standards, this is what we're about, this is what we're going to achieve. And for too long, this school has been known as being a bit scruffy. It's been known as being a school that isn't the school that you want to choose for your child, and that is going to change.
Something's got to change.
And Latasha, just finally, because the letter was sent out, all the parents were made aware. Everybody knew that you had a guy coming in who was going to be considerably more strict when it came to school uniform. Discipline in the school is seen to be very, very important, and the fundamental part of that discipline is the uniform, has been for years. So surely what he's doing is a great idea.
I don't agree with what Mr Tate is doing. What I do not agree with is the way he's gone about it. Normally in the past, if there's a problem with the uniform, then you have a week to rectify it. If you don't rectify it within a week, then the parents get called and they go into isolation until the uniform's changed. Now, Mr Tate must have known he was going to be headmaster. He sent the letters out saying it, so why could he not stipulate a uniform at the same time? Why could he have not, because in 24 hours he's managed to find that supplier many weeks ago, so people didn't have to go out and, buy a different uniform. There's so many things that could have been done differently here.
It is a fair point, and I totally agree with it. Many of our parents said, look, we're having issues here. We don't understand what a school skirt is. We don't understand what school shoes are. I've rectified that, and as it's just been said, we did it within 24 hours. And obviously, I wasn't aware that misunderstanding was there, and we've worked to address it.
So just to you have to finish here, but of the 20 that didn't get in through the gates today, what happens tomorrow?
I hope they'll be in perfect uniform so they can come in and continue their education.
And if they're not, they'll be sent home again?
They will.
For more of the same, just click here.
It's our relationship, and if you have a problem with it, well, that's your problem, not mine. I mean, I read what people say about us, but no, I don't take it to heart. It's water off a duck's back.